What's up? I'm back. This segment's gonna be short. Talk about ancestors and your health. Ancestral communication has been a part of ancient cultures for a long time, and in a sense, the ancestors were crucial because I remember I made a video with Makalesi recently about life after death, and few people were like, "Oh, how could you know if you died? Like, what it's like to die if you never died before?" To my knowledge, nobody ever came back from the dead, and that's part of the Western sickness that has happened recently, meaning that when you and from cultures from the east, well, let's say from Africa, which is tends to be the number one content when you think about ancestral communication, wrongly called ancestor worship, by the way, to the Americas, to Australia, to Asia, ancestors was part of what we do. Ancestor dies, goes to the next realm. It's a communication with usually the most spiritually inclined of our family or all our family members back in the days. And that person will let you know what it was like and they would give you instructions. And in a way, that was part of our culture for a long time. That got lost once Western culture dominated. So now you got people who say things like that and don't understand that part of the whole process of even not understanding that concept is because you're not in communication with your ancestors. But this is my health channel. So for this, I'm talking about now why not communicating with ancestors is bad for your mental health. The way humans are constructed at this point in time, you have nature, like you have many types of spirits, elemental spirits, different types of nature spirits, plant spirits, animal spirits, insect spirits, spirits of land masses. You have, you know, spirits of the higher, from like what some people say called cosmic spirits. You have many types of spirits, and for the most part, the cosmic spirits, for the most part, don't really interact with human beings at this stage. Even elementals don't really interact with humans at this stage. That's why people and you could doubt that, but that's why stuff like mermaids and what is it, gnomes and fairies are myths now because people don't really deal with those spiritual energies anymore. What's left is plant animal spirits, and it's getting bad because for the most part, plant spirits you have to really be into plants and care for them for you to even be able to communicate with them. That's why plant spirits are usually only associated with shamans and the medicine woman and medicine men because average person talking to a plant spirit or interacting with a plant spirit is kind of foreign to it. Hence, you got animals left. Realistically, the main contact in nature for humans. And it's so bad, most humans, again, because we're getting more and more industrialized as we speak. The concept of animal spirits, I talk to people all the time. I could get people to get into any type of spirit quicker than an animal spirit. Like it's foreign to them. So realistically, come the animals out for most people. What's left? Ancestors. Basically, they are the only ones protecting you from threats on the astral realm or from the higher realms, or from the multidimensional realms that you can't see. But most importantly, the ancestors are part of being able to keep a steady mental health. Because when people say I'm alone and nobody's backing me, the ancestors are always with you. Out of every spirit of nature, they're the only ones that stay with you no matter what. Everybody else stays with you depending on what you're doing. So you get your matrix on, you can forget about the other spirits staying with you. Ancestors do stay with you. Most people don't have a good relationship with the ancestors at all. And that's the part of their problem. And that's why they end up getting sick as well. Because the ancestral spirit and the ancestral communication or connection, I should say, strengthens your root chakra, which is very important for stability. It's very important for your mental stability. If you don't have that in this world right now, with all these type of energies running around, even physical people that people call what is it, psychic vampires, who people just drain your energy, you need backup and you need stability. And because most of us don't have that, that's why eventually a lot of illnesses come into us. But realistically, lack of connection with your ancestral spirits, not really physical illness you have to worry about as much, mental illness in a sense. Because even somebody saying, "What is it like?" Um, when you die, it's a form of mental illness. That was something that we all knew. When you sleep, you're practicing dying. Just bottom line, you're not communicating with your ancestors is messing up this. Once this gets messed up, the other vehicles, the energy body and physical bodies get messed up. So it's a chain. So if you never dealt with ancestors, ask your parents about your ancestors, ask your great grandparents about your ancestors, and start to build a relationship with them. That would increase your mental health. Short and sweet. I hope this helps. Till next time. Peace.